Hi, you can see I've finally got out, although not to the woods. I've been edging to get back on the river since I've got the kayak sorted. There was a fault with one of the bags, which meant where it was seam sealed, and there's all different patches that sealed together, and it actually could come apart. But the company happily replaced it for nothing, and also give me some quick patch repair patches for free. So that was nice. So I'm on the River Ouse, and I have just paddled from work. I finished early, so I thought I'd get out. And time from office to water is probably around about 25 minutes. That's pumping this thing up from rolled up, and it was compressed, ready to be walked up to the beach, which was going to be my trip this morning, but I've changed my mind. And the tide's coming to its height now. It's coming fast this last little bit, so I thought I'd come up river and then catch the tide back out, and maybe go out to the beach, but we shall see. Depends how busy the port is. A small vessel like this, kayak, can get in the way and can get many complaints, so best to steer clear sometimes, especially when it's a small fishing community. There's enough squabbling between each other as it is. So I'm going to head up a bit further, and I'll bring you back then. Just caught a bit of a breeze. I made a sail for this kayak a couple of weeks back out of some surplus parachute nylon I had. Worked really well. I've got to work out all the kinks, but it's surpassed what I thought it was going to do anyway. And I'm hoping to be able to ride it back out, at least to this bend in the river again, because I'm heading into the wind now. So to test it out, I'm going to see. I think I might need to just fix one end, which might be hard on a inflatable, but we shall see. Right, so the sail idea didn't work. Not how I thought it would just then. Definitely needs a fixed upright, which for inland there's no point for inland rivers. So just pulled up onto the side. Let's show you about. So there's the boat. I've anchored my paddle behind this hump of grass and just loosely tied it, and there's the rest of the coils there just so it's in within hand's reach. So the boat's pretty much empty now, barring a warm coat. That's about it that's there. You can see the tide's just slowly taking it out a little bit. I brought it into a little cove part. Hopefully it'll be alright here. So all my kit went in this kit bag. There's a 40 litre. I have no idea where I got this from, but it is a fantastic waterproof bag. Nice grab handle. You can do it out like a normal roll top bag, or you can roll it down and use these straps. So you've got almost handles on each side as well, or tie down straps, which is very handy. So in my kit then, in this PFD, which stands for Personal Flotation Device, if no one knew. I've got 2 zippered pouches, one on each side. In the first zipper I've got a whistle, which is detachable via little like bracelet buckles. And this this little bit is the same, detachable via a buckle. Is a mini Otterbox 1000 series. I've had this attached to so many different things and broke all parts on it, but let me just detach it. In here then I've got a large tampon for sparking a light from my fire steel. So I've got another whistle here, a striker for my fire steel, which also got a backup whistle there, a mini light, which looks like, oh no, it's alright, and I thought it was actually run out then, and 2 fire steels. Don't ask me why I've got 2, I've no idea, I just kept them on here, and it's pretty much, the salt water destroys fire steels, corrodes them to bits, so best to have a backup. Signal mirror, that is face down on some foam which is on both sides of this Otterbox, and I've also got a deflator for my kayak. There's a middle section that needs that to stick in to let the air out. Can't believe how quiet it is today. It's very hot as well. Unbelievable for what weather we've been having here recently. So that's all in there. All the insects are starting to come out now as well. Not good, but it is a sign of good weather. So that's in that one. On the other side then, I keep my iPhone in this a lock sack. Again, I've gone through so many lock sacks where the seals keep breaking. The vessel traffic signals card, just because I don't know it yet, I still haven't properly looked through it. A signal bandana, some SPF lip balm, a sachet of green heat. Looks like that's it for this one. So just small items. Also I've got the VHF radio, which is attached into the boat at the moment. That fits in here and sticks out that bit. So I'm sitting on my Kayak, my waterproof Kayak. I've got a little carabiner here for my paddle leash, and I've got the Renner neckerless serrated blade there, just until I get something that's a little more suitable, because it still corrodes, so no way of getting around that, unfortunately. So other kit then that I keep in my kayak kit: food. I've actually brought along some other little nibbles, can of Coke, crisps, fillet knife, a warm hat, and also warm gloves. Pulled them out earlier. I keep one of my M kettles in here. My titanium mug with brew kit in this old coffee can. Bottle of water, it's a litre, and it's a sports cap, which makes it ideal for kayaking. And also this box of all sorts. It's got a lighter, small fishing kit, patches, pencil, paper, glow sticks, paracord, emergency light, a day flare and a night flare, a moorer, fire steel, packet of food, muesli bar, some more patches for the kayak. There's the day and night flares, water purification, some dry wood, some male wood. That helps with my M kettle. These are the patches that I got for free from the company. I haven't got them out or used them or had to use them or even look at them properly, so I have no idea how well they work. There's the moorer. They're like my fire version. Spare valve for my the large bags, inflatable bags. It's very handy, it's got all the washers and stuff with it. Energy bar, duct tape, another little small light, some fire tablets. Yeah, pretty much it. Just all stuff I just chucked in here. Thought it would be handy. Paracord's always handy, you can always lash things down with it. The knife is okay. This is the one with the fire steel in the handle, and it's only been exposed a few times, and I don't know if you can see that. But it's all pitted. I don't know how long that's going to last now. And that's just through me pulling it out with wet hands, and it's got onto it. The blade's stainless steel, but again, still rusts. That's pretty much all I carry in here. Obviously, not all of it's suitable for this river, but it's just my kayak kit, so I keep it all together. So the M kettle then, I didn't bring no methylated spirits. The amount of wood that's dotted along these banks, just above the high tide line where it's been chucked up. Also fill up the M kettle with water. So we've got the base and the M kettle itself. We're going to make a fire in that. Do some water. See what the time is. So it's 25 past 12. Sounds like lunchtime to me. I'm going to get this fire going. Probably using one of those fire tablets. When I was putting this kit together, obviously having the M kettle, you kind of need a no-nonsense way of lighting the tinder or the wood what you're using. So I did chuck in a lighter. It's only a small one, but I've got tampons and fire steel if needs be to get it going. So I just chucked in a mini bit. The tinder then is just waxy balls, which is a couple of candles melted in a little stainless steel pot I've got that I use just for this. Get it all melted down so it's liquid, chuck in loads of cotton wool balls, stir them round, take them out and let them dry on some baking paper. And that's worked fine for me. And then all you need to do is, if you do them quick enough, the outside will soak and the inside won't, so you can just pull it apart and you've got all these fibres to light, and Bob's your uncle. So I'm just going to go and collect some wood then and get this going. So, a handful of wood. It turns out most of the bits that were around were the reeds from the little dike that's behind. Pain in the butt, but I did get some good stuff, so I'm going to use that. Hopefully get this going. Get rid of the wet bits. Use some of these really dry reeds to get it going. So I'm going to get all this snapped up and ready to go. Obviously the wood was still really damp. But we'll get it going. You can see the wind's picked up a little bit now, stuck on my top. I've just turned that a little bit into the wind and it's working perfectly now. That's good. I'm quite chilly now though. I've only got my 5 fingers summer shoes on, which I've relegated to the kayak now. I think I've worn them out basically. It didn't last me that long, but that's the seawater for you. Advise anyone that gets them not to wear them in the sea. So, let's get a brew on. Right, so my cup then, this is the coffee can. I think this is the Titan 450. Don't quote me on that because I'm not quite sure. So this is the Ouse coffee, Nescafe, my favourite coffee. I go through loads of these, so they make great tubs. Rubbish bag, lighter, folding spoon, some Millicano sachets. I've actually had the Ouse earlier. Sugar and whitener, and then a hot chocolate. So perfect sort of size for storing all your kit in. Does that quite neat, and it fits flush with this, which also fits in my other pot, which works for me. So that gets the coffee done. So I've got my food already done, just letting it hydrate now. It's actually I've got a measurement in my cup now, no markings. I just know that it's just from the top. That just makes a perfect meal. So I think we're going to have the hot chocolate then. Or maybe not actually, let's have the coffee. Why not? It's the only thing in windy weather. Pouring powder into a cup is never good or easy. Just stuff it all back in the pot and deal with the rubbish when I get home. Stop it from blowing everywhere. There's enough rubbish that washes up without me adding to it. So try and keep hold of everything. Brew. Just get the spoon out. Nice half a cup of coffee. Ready to go. It's dog walking time. That's why I come on this side of the bank and not that side. I'm going to enjoy this, wait for my food, and scoff that, and then try and make my way against the wind back up to the office. I can see that taking a little while. If it does become too much of a chore, then I literally live just around the corner from here, and I can carry everything home, so we'll see how it goes. It is quite strong because it's pushing the kayak up onto the rocks, so we'll see. So that's the food done. And as I've mentioned before, when you go out on trips, always take food you're actually going to eat and enjoy. My favourite meal is a Thai green chicken curry, which I've been saving. Oh, it is delish. Just phenomenal food. The energy and just the boost it's going to give to me far outweighs the windy side of it. So I'm going to eat this and get back to you. So I've finished that then. Just checking weather conditions. Hence the reason I always pack for all weather when I'm on the river or in the kayak. You just got to. Beaming sunshine earlier. I was actually sweating loads. Now overcast, foggy. You can't see to the coast now, and this is how much the tide's gone out now. This is a combination of the wind and the tide going out. You just see there, it's propped up on that rock there, and that's pretty much my cue to start packing up. Tide's turned. It's about an hour into the turn. This is where everything's swirling around, and I basically got to get to the bridge, swing bridge, pretty quick before it starts churning and I can't get through, which means I have to come back and go home. But I'd rather get this back to the office so I can use it again soon. So I'm going to get packed up. finally made it to the swing bridge. We got a strong southwesterly wind that's holding me back, and I've still got another mile or so of paddling with the wind kicking me back, so I ain't going to get much more filming done now. As you can see, this is the bridge that opens up. On the other side we have all the scrap yards which the big ships come in for. Denton Island, more of a commercial island now, with the college on, and then the rest of the boats and that, the moors round all the different boat yards. So that's me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll get out soon. Work commitments are a bit tight. I do want to get up the woods with the 2 dogs this time. Finding it a bit harder to do now. I could just jump on the bus with 1 dog, but not 2, so it might mean a long walk up there, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate your views, and hopefully I'll catch you soon.